Hi everyone, this is BotPlayerAI, and let's go to today's news. Fortnite players around the world are in for an exciting update as Ranked Play finally makes its debut in Battle Royale and Zero build modes with the upcoming version 24.40 patch. The Fortnite team recently shared the details of this long-awaited feature in a blog post, revealing the ranking system and mechanics that players can expect to encounter. Ranked Play in Fortnite will introduce a competitive environment where players can compete against each other to climb the ranks and showcase their skills. The ranks will include Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Elite, Champion, and Unreal. Notably, Bronze through Diamond will have 3 sub-ranks, while Elite, Champion, and Unreal will consist of a single prestigious rank. The inaugural season for Fortnite Ranked will be Ranked Season 0, which will run until the end of Battle Royale Chapter 4 Season 3. At the start of the season, players will receive an initial rank based on their past match performances as well as their performance in the first Ranked Battle Royale and Ranked Zero build matches. To keep track of their progress, players will see their current rank displayed on the left side of the screen when the Ranked setting is toggled on. Additionally, a progress bar will indicate the proximity to advancing or dropping a rank. This bar will be influenced by match placement and the number of eliminations achieved. Eliminations made later in a match will carry more weight, and the ranks of the eliminated players will also be taken into account. In team modes, all members will experience rank changes based on their team's performance in eliminations and match placement, calculated at the end of each match. The team's rank will be determined by the player with the highest rank at the start of the match. A noteworthy aspect of Fortnite Ranked is that once players reach the Unreal rank, they will retain it for the entire season, regardless of their subsequent performance. Instead, they can continue striving to improve their standing within the Unreal rank, solidifying their position as the elite players. When the version 24.40 patch arrives, Ranked Play will be supported in Battle Royale Solo, Duos, and Squads modes, as well as Zero Builds Duos mode. Separate ranks will be assigned for Battle Royale and Zero build, recognizing the unique skills required in each mode. To participate in Fortnite Ranked, new players will need to outlast 500 opponents to familiarize themselves with the game. Additionally, players will have the opportunity to earn in-game seasonal cosmetic awards by completing ranked urgent quests. Each match will offer a new ranked urgent quest, although progress from previous quests will not carry over. The ultimate cosmetic reward for Ranked Season 0 will be the Burn Bright emote, which prominently displays the player's current rank to others in-game. With the introduction of Ranked Play, the existing Arena mode will be discontinued. Moreover, a player's rank in the upcoming Battle Royale season will factor into their eligibility for Epic-hosted tournaments, adding an additional incentive for players to strive for a higher rank. In addition to the Ranked Play announcement, the version 24.40 update will bring several balancing changes to Fortnite. These changes, which will also be implemented in Ranked, include a decrease in material caps from 999 to 500, a slight increase in harvesting rates, and a new penalty for eliminations that results in players dropping 50 of each material. With the implementation of a comprehensive ranking system, competitive Fortnite is set to take on a new level of intensity and offer players a chance to prove their skills on a global scale. It's time to gear up, sharpen those strategies, and get ready to climb the ranks in Fortnite Ranked Play. Publisher Crytivo has made the decision to remove the co-op farming and life simulation game, Roots of Pasha, from the Steam platform following a dispute with its developer, Soda Denver. The removal came as a surprise to Soda Den, who claimed that the game was taken down without their knowledge or consent. In a statement posted on social media, Soda Den expressed their disappointment over the situation and mentioned their efforts to resolve the dispute with Crytivo internally. However, instead of working together to address the issues, Crytivo reportedly sought Valve's intervention and authorized the removal of Roots of Pasha from Steam. Despite the setback, Soda Den assured fans that they would continue to work on the development of Roots of Pasha with the same dedication as before. They expressed gratitude for the support received and mentioned that a roadmap for the game is currently in progress, set to be unveiled in the coming month. The developer remains cautiously optimistic about the game's return to the Steam platform. Crytivo, on the other hand, provided a different perspective on the dispute. In their own statement, Crytivo acknowledged the ongoing situation and stated that they had played an instrumental role in the success of Roots of Pasha. The publisher claimed to have worked closely with Soda Den for 3 years, offering support and guidance leading up to the game's launch. According to Crytivo, they were taken by surprise when Soda Den unilaterally rescinded the contract that had been in place for 3 years, treating it as void. This move disregarded the work done by Crytivo and the agreed-upon terms of the revenue-sharing contract. In response, Crytivo had its access to the Steam page for Roots of Pasha removed, following Valve's policy in cases of disputes. Crytivo assured fans of their commitment to resolving the situation and emphasized their desire to see Roots of Pasha return to Steam. The publisher expressed gratitude for the support received and highlighted their dedication to the services they have provided. At present, it remains unclear how both parties plan to resolve the dispute or whether Roots of Pasha will make a return to Steam. This incident follows a similar dispute involving the day before developer Fantastic, where the game was temporarily removed from Steam due to trademark issues. The outcome of these disputes underscores the challenges faced by developers and publishers in navigating contractual disagreements and protecting their intellectual property. As fans await further updates, the fate of Roots of Pasha hangs in the balance, leaving players and enthusiasts uncertain about the future availability of the game on the popular Steam platform. In a recent interview with Game Informer, Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Zelda series, expressed his belief that the open-world format introduced in Breath of the Wild and continued in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom represents the future of the franchise. Aonuma acknowledged that Ocarina of Time had established a format for subsequent Zelda games, but he also noted its limitations and how it restricted designers. He stated that while the series has continued to evolve over the years, Breath of the Wild introduced a new level of freedom and open gameplay that has created a new format for future Zelda titles. The open-world design of Breath of the Wild allows players to explore and interact with the game world in a more unrestricted manner. Aonuma emphasized the importance of player freedom and the enjoyment that can come from finding unconventional solutions to puzzles, even if it involves cheating or taking shortcuts. He expressed his satisfaction with the new development style that provides players with multiple options and solutions to problems. The success of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has further solidified the popularity of the open-world format in the Zelda series. The game has achieved remarkable sales numbers, becoming the UK's biggest boxed game launch of the year and already ranking as the 8th best-selling Zelda game of all time. The Legend of Zelda franchise has always been known for its innovation and willingness to embrace new gameplay styles. With the success and positive reception of the open-world approach in Breath of the Wild and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, it seems likely that the series will continue to explore and expand upon this format in future installments, offering players even more freedom and immersive experiences in the world of Hyrule. During EA's recent earnings call, CEO Andrew Wilson announced that the Battlefield franchise will be returning in an entirely new way. Wilson's comments aimed to reassure investors and generate confidence in the future of the franchise. While specific details and release dates were not provided, Wilson expressed his extraordinary confidence in the new leadership team overseeing Battlefield. Byron Beatty, former Call of Duty boss, and Vince Zampella from Respawn Entertainment are now leading the franchise. Rebecca Kutaz will head the Swedish studio DICE, with Christian Grass leading the studio at Ripple Effect. Alex Seropian, co-creator of Halo, will continue to oversee the Battlefield mobile studio, Industrial Toys. The statement comes after the mixed reception of Battlefield 2042, which faced criticism for its lack of content, unpolished gameplay, and decisions that deviated from the franchise's identity. Since its launch, DICE has been working on updates and improvements, including bringing back the Battlefield class system. While progress has been made, some players remain unsatisfied, leading to instances of harassment against developers. The announcement of an entirely new way for Battlefield raises speculation about the direction the franchise may take. Despite the challenges faced by Battlefield 2042, EA remains committed to the franchise and is actively working on its revival. As development progresses, players can expect updates and announcements to provide a clearer picture of what the future holds for Battlefield. Leaked screenshots purportedly from an upcoming game titled Disney Domination, a Smash Bros.-inspired brawler featuring Disney characters, have surfaced online. The game is rumored to be slated for release in 2024 and has allegedly been in development since May 2018 with a substantial budget. According to the leaks, Disney Domination will offer a robust single-player campaign and include a sizable roster of 55 characters and 60 stages at launch. The screenshots showcase what appears to be the story mode of the game, hinting at a narrative-driven experience. The rumored features of Disney Domination suggest a strong emphasis on online multiplayer, with modes such as voice chat battles and 12-player online battles. The game is said to include additional modes like Disney Dominion and Mission Mode. Players may also have access to the Lounge, a dedicated space for interaction, artwork sharing, and customization options such as alternative skins, stages, and music. The leak suggests the game will have a visually detailed and slightly edgier aesthetic compared to typical cartoonish styles found in similar brawlers. While the leaked information has generated excitement among fans, it's important to approach these rumors with caution until official confirmation is provided by Disney and Square Enix, the rumored developer. In recent years, the popularity of Smash Bros.-inspired brawlers has grown, with games like Multiversus, a free-to-play crossover fighting game featuring characters from various Warner Bros. Entertainment franchises, gaining attention. Disney Domination, if real, would tap into the vast Disney IP library, appealing to fans of both Disney and the brawler genre. As the gaming community eagerly awaits official announcements and further details, it's important to remain patient and await official confirmation regarding the existence and features of Disney Domination. Team Ninja, the developer behind the upcoming action role-playing game Rise of the Ronin, has confirmed that there are no plans to port the game to the PlayStation 4. The clarification came from the updated FAQ section on the game's PlayStation Store page, putting an end to any speculation about a potential PS4 release. The FAQ also emphasized that Rise of the Ronin is specifically designed as a PlayStation 5 exclusive. However, it's worth noting that exclusivity deals often have expiration dates, suggesting that the game could potentially arrive on other platforms in the future. Rise of the Ronin takes players on a journey to Japan's tumultuous Bakumatsu period, a time of significant change and conflict. Set in the late 19th century, the game thrusts players into the role of a Ronin, a warrior unbound by allegiance, navigating a world grappling with oppressive rulers, deadly diseases, and the encroaching influence of the Western world. The game combines historical inspiration with thrilling gameplay, offering a meticulously crafted open-world environment. Players will engage in combat using traditional weaponry like katanas, while also encountering the introduction of firearms that reflect the era's spirit. Beyond the action, Team Ninja aims to deliver a captivating story that explores the Bakumatsu period and the revolution taking place. The choices players make and the factions they align with will play a significant role in shaping the narrative. Microsoft's ambitious acquisition of Activision Blizzard, a deal worth $68.7 billion, has been granted approval by EU regulators, marking a significant milestone for the tech giant. This decision comes shortly after the acquisition was blocked by UK regulators. The European Commission determined that Microsoft's commitments regarding cloud gaming were sufficient to allow the deal to proceed. The EU's assessment acknowledged that Microsoft would have no reason to withhold Activision's games from Sony, and even if they did, it would not significantly impact competition in the consoles market. However, concerns were raised regarding the potential negative impact on competition in the distribution of PC and console games through cloud gaming services, echoing the UK regulators' concerns. To address these concerns, the European Commission has established remedies for the deal's approval, including 10-year licensing agreements proposed by Microsoft to its competitors. As part of these agreements, consumers in EU countries will receive a free license enabling them to stream all current and future Activision Blizzard PC and console games they have a license for through any cloud game streaming service of their choice. Additionally, cloud providers will be granted a free license to stream these games in EU markets. This automatic licensing framework ensures that consumers retain the right to stream Activision Blizzard games they have purchased or subscribed to through any cloud gaming service and play them on any device with any operating system. It appears that the European Commission specifically requested Microsoft to offer this automatic license, which the company intends to apply globally. Margrethe Vestager, Executive VP in charge of competition policy at the European Commission, expressed her belief that this decision would expand access to Activision's popular games on numerous devices and for a broader consumer base, thanks to cloud game streaming. She emphasized that the commitments made by Microsoft would foster competition and create growth opportunities by enabling the streaming of these games through any cloud game streaming service for the first time. The EU's approval comes less than a month after the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, rejected Microsoft's plans, citing concerns about the impact on the cloud gaming market, which could result in reduced innovation and limited choices for UK gamers. Microsoft is currently appealing the CMA's decision. In recent months, Microsoft has made efforts to address regulatory concerns related to cloud gaming. The company signed cloud gaming agreements with Boosteroid, Ubisoft, and Nvidia, allowing Xbox PC games to be accessible on these rival cloud gaming platforms. Additionally, a similar agreement with Nintendo was announced in December. All of these agreements, which span 10 years, include access to Call of Duty and other Activision Blizzard games if the deal receives regulatory approval. The CMA expressed its concerns that Microsoft's control over major titles like Call of Duty, Overwatch, and World of Warcraft would give the company a substantial advantage over competitors in the cloud gaming market. According to the regulators' estimates, Microsoft currently holds a 60 to 70% share of the global cloud gaming services market. While Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick welcomed the EU's approval and expressed the company's commitment to expanding investments and workforce in the EU, the CMA defended its decision. The CMA stated that the UK, US, and European competition authorities all agree that the merger would harm competition in the cloud gaming sector. The CMA argued that Microsoft's proposals, accepted by the European Commission, would grant the company the power to dictate terms and conditions in the market for the next decade, thereby replacing a free and competitive market with a regulated one. Despite acknowledging the European Commission's differing perspective, the CMA stands by its decision. Microsoft now faces an uphill battle in appealing the CMA's decision, even with the concessions made to the EU. The appeal process in the UK is expected to take several months to complete. That's all the news for today, May 15, 2023. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The links to all the subjects discussed in this video are available in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.